So, hi everybody. So, I'm Fari. So, I'm always very interested in understanding how people overcome challenges, how people deal with issues, and I think like we always talk about success, especially in social media. It's so common, but we all know it's not that easy to just find success like that. There's a lot of steps in between, especially when it comes to how you fall down or how you have issues, how you deal with these challenges. And yet I feel that we don't really talk about these stories. So that's why I feel that I wanted to create this platform. So that's why we are all here today. So I'm very happy that we are all here because you all could be anywhere, but you all decided to come here today and drink some delicious juice and listen to Annie. So before we start, I wanted to just establish some ground rules. This is not your typical she's going to speak and we're all going to listen kind of session. We really welcome sharing from all of you, especially questions and your own opinions, your own experiences as well. And this is also a judgment-free zone, obviously. So please come with an open heart and an open mind. We start off with a 2-minute introduction from everybody. So maybe just share your name as well as do you have any interest in entrepreneurship or any background in entrepreneurship, or maybe what you kind of hope to get out of today's session. So I'll start first. So hi again, I'm Fari. I am what you call a second generation business owner. I'm part of a family business, and it's in scientific equipment, so totally not in F&B at all. But because of that, I became interested in, again, understanding stories of entrepreneurship, because I feel like I can't be the only one like dealing with problems sometimes, at the back end. And that's why I feel like I wanted to kind of hear from other people.
Hello, my name is Wen Fang. I have been in employment with a company called One Place for 3 years as an assistant media producer. My company is broadcasting sports competitions company, live streaming the soccer, the badminton, or other national games competitions on the website. So my job is to create a website and to report the data points to the supervisor and the manager. So I have been thinking for initiative and to start initiative for I think nearly 2 years, but I don't know how to really properly to get it to be started, and how do I reach any more resources or have any other people who can help me to start this initiative. So I'm still exploring about the entrepreneurship sector. I want to learn more stories to be able to learn how to be an entrepreneur. Thank you.
Hi everyone. This is my first time joining Merlion. I'm a proud father of 2. My kids are all grown up. They are 26 and 23. I've worked in the corporate lives for 20 over years, and I quit to become a chef. So now I'm actually a pastry chef. I'm working for Carrot Steak and Craving, if you've heard. It's at Stanley Street, very close to Amoy Hawker Centre. So, I like to learn and meet up with friends just to understand more about the challenges I face. My wife, I was very passionate to share with people about how they do the financial planning. Okay, so I'm very interested in food. That's why I become a chef. So both of us are very passionate in what we are doing. So we just like to bring our stories around and share with as many people as possible. Yeah, thanks.
So you didn't get a name?
Otto. My name is Otto. O-T-T-O. Yeah.
Oh, Otto. Very unique name. Very automatic one.
We'll be asking you also your own story. It will be very interesting also. Because how you transition to
Okay, I am Isabel. It's also my first time. A lot of similarities, but I'm not an entrepreneur yet. So I also in the corporate world for more than 20 over years. So both public sector for more than 11, 12 years, as well as the private sector as well. I've based in China I worked in China for based there for more than 12, 13 years. Yeah, since 20 over years ago I was there working. Yeah, so yeah, I've been quite a number of diverse industries, including healthcare. And I have passion for food as well, but not a chef. I like to eat. So that is the similarity. I like to eat. I like food also, but unfortunately, I'm not a chef, so I should patronize your restaurant. Yeah. Okay.
I sign up also. I sign up.
Yeah. Okay, so it's my first time joining this Merlion project and event. I think it's I think it resonates very well with my own passion as well. So I'm actually thinking to start a social cause as well for neuro-impaired persons. I won't say patients because neuro-impaired is a wide spectrum from not only autism but from people recovering from strokes, even dementia, and depression people and their caregivers, because I felt that probably not enough have been done. Not only for this group of people, but also for the caregivers. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, stress, frustration, anxiety. Yeah, especially fear of if the loved ones outlive them. Yeah, I think that's always the concern because many of them, unfortunately, may not be able to live independently without their caregivers. So I think there's also a lot of pressure on the caregivers, be it financially, emotionally, and all that. So I think it's my passion to start on this course. That's why I want to come and learn more and maybe to learn from you, and also you see any way you can participate in your course as well. Yeah.
I am Han. Out of curiosity, because I love like Fari, I love hearing like stories. Yeah, and hope to get inspiration. Yeah. For me, I'm into a few sectors. My work is more in education, so we are also like slowly trying to explore like how I can work with special needs students. And then on my side interest, I'm into this thing called non-violent communication. So like mental health, emotional well-being. So also I have a lot of insecurity about like how I can like spread this. So I also hope to get some inspiration on how to maybe get the courage to do something bigger, than what I am doing now. Yeah, thank you.
Alright, hi, I'm Moses. I'm currently I'm finishing my first year of NS, so I'm the youngest here, but the biggest in size, I presume. So I actually came here because I'm very interested in social enterprise and social entrepreneurship. Because growing up, my background is that my dad works in a public company, but instead of going the corporate route, I always wanted to start something of my own, and I hope that something that I start would also have a social impact. So I'm here to get inspired by you today. Yeah.
I hope.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So you want to do sharing?
Okay. Then I'll start by sharing. About 10 over years ago, I was always in the corporate world. Yeah, I've been into a few areas, mostly administrative, sales. In the corporate world, I'm sure those who are working there, you see everything that's so beautiful. You meet people. Everybody is normal. You get to go out and eat together, joy and happy. It didn't dawn upon me that in the community there's always a group of disadvantaged that did not even get to enjoy the food very much, or did not even have enough money to spend. It didn't dawn upon me. until the time when my dad was unwell. I took time off, to look after him, spend time with him, and I volunteered in CDC, Community Development Council. Yeah. So there I realized that, hey, in the community, there are different groups of people that we never know. I was very fortunate to be given a post in CDC. Back then was CDC PA, MOM. Have you ever heard of MOM, right? Yeah, doing a job matching position. That means to match Singaporeans and PRs who are jobless into a job. So that was in 2005. Yeah, during those periods. And then I realized that, hey, because those people that come to the CDC are really down and out. Yeah, those are the one that electricity got cut off, being chased by spouse, Yeah. And somebody came to CDC, says that, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I said, why are you going to kill me? I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, you cut off my electricity. I have no money to pay. That is that bad. Then I said, sorry, I can't help you. You go PUB here. Then you walk away. Yeah, but that's like a wake-up call for me. Yeah. So of course, during those days in 2005, we have a lot of rank and file. There's this different group of rank and file and PMET. Rank and file are mostly doing the operation work, the factory work. And then PMET are the professional managers, executive and technicians. Yeah. Okay. Yes, there's another phrase. Yeah, but in MOM, WDA back then was, or now WSG terms, it's called rank and file and PMET. Back then, the focus was helping rank and file to find a job as fast as possible. There's no such thing called job matching. Now it's different. Job matching, assess your skill sets, match against those that are available, right? Yeah. Every day, I receive a stack of IC, to say, please help me to find a job. Yeah. So we slowly move on from rank and file, and then the last economic crisis, the Asia financial crisis, then we see another group of people jobless. Those are the PMET. And that's where we start helping PMETs, not only just giving job referrals, but also workshops. We do workshops and we do career matching and more counseling, coaching, transition, from one sector to another sector, because some of the sectors are totally gone. So they have no choice but to change and relearn, to unlearn and relearn a new skill sets. Yes, that's how I got to know that, hey, in the community, it's not just about me, about my family, about going out to eat, but there is something more that we can help. I was also working with special needs and older workers. Okay, special needs are the toughest for us to help them find jobs. Because number one, I'm not trained to assess the skill sets of the special needs. And number two, there are certain behavior that the special need will surface after a while when they work. Not immediate, not talking to you for the next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, but this behavior appear later. So we find it very difficult, and employers also have that mindset that better not hire special needs because of productivity and also because of cost. Yeah. The other group, older workers, is also facing problem finding jobs. Yeah, I helped a 70 years old uncle. Diligently he'll come to see me for every 3 months. Like I'm the goddaughter, like, come and look for me. I need a job. I say, uncle, I refer you so many jobs. Why can't you stay on in a job? Then I realized that it's because of his fiscal capabilities. I refer him to do full-time job. But at 70 years old, which I never think about that back then, they cannot sustain a full-time job. He told me, I need to sleep for an hour and a half in the afternoon. So again, another wake-up call. So older workers have different needs, special needs have also the different needs. So I was with Workforce Singapore for 10 years. Yeah. And I was with SMRT for 2.5 years. Yeah, during those days in the HR, and I've seen a lot of people, which I think that, hey, is there something that I can do when I look back, or we come with nothing, go with nothing, right? But can we live and make a difference in somebody's life? Because I live by this phrase. Okay, this phrase I said it during ASN. If you have grown because of someone, let someone grow because of you. And I live by that even to this day. So again, back to my mom's time, 4 years ago, my mom get unwell. Oh, by the way, my dad passed on. Then after that, my mom. So I wanted to spend some time with her as well. So I left WSG and I spent time with my mom. And during that time, I was looking for a cure. Because after working in the corporate world for so many years, right, I'm sure we have some illnesses. Even me, I have autoimmune disease. Autoimmune is something that you can't detect on. My autoimmune was antibodies and platelets. You know these two, right? These two are very important to our body. My antibodies, the good guy, eating up my platelet cells, also the good guy. So how? I end up internal bleeding. Yeah, end up internal bleeding. The internal bleeding won't kill me straight away, It will, internal bleeding is like bruises, sometimes like orchi and blue black, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those are actually under the skin, a bit of bleeding. But generally, if you have enough platelets, you will heal very fast. But I don't have, because my antibodies eat up my platelets. So I have internal bleeding from the leg all the way down. I almost died 3 times. And the person who saved my life is none other than my partner, Patricia. She's inside the kitchen. She saved my life, rushed me to the hospital. On an average, everybody should have 230,000 or 300,000 platelets. My worst case, I only left with 9,000. Yeah. No choice to do a surgery to remove my spleen and save my platelets. Yeah, so I reduce antibodies but save my platelets. That means that yes.
They can come in.
Can ask them to come in. Yeah. Sorry, you can come in to. Yeah. We're open. We're just having a chat here. Yeah. You can give the medal, madam. Yeah. So that means that I don't have enough antibodies, in my body, and I get sick very easily. Flu, fever. And once I get flu and fever, more than 3 days, my platelets will drop again. Yeah. So during that time when I was looking after my mom, I said, hey, why don't I find a cure for my autoimmune? Actually, there's no cure. There is no cure at all. I can only manage my illness. Yeah, maybe in the healthcare, certain things that there's no cure, but we can manage. So I tried the supplements. I tried the TCM Chinese herbs, and I'm almost liver failure. Yeah, because the Chinese herbs are too strong for my body. So finally, I said, I must go back to the nature things, natural, without any added things. That is fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables helps to build my immunity, but it didn't cure my autoimmune. Yeah, but I'm not a vegetable fan. I don't like to eat vegetables. So I went to learn how to concoct the vegetables into juices. Yeah, that's how we come up with cold pressed juices. Yeah, so the thought was actually helping myself, helping my partner. My partner has gastric reflux. She also worked in the logistic, long hours, very late. Yeah, so we all have all this problem. So we were encouraged by our friends to say, hey, why don't you set up a business? Health is, the in thing now. Everybody talk about health. Thinking that start business very easy. Do home base. Yeah, back then was home base. Yes, I started 2019 before COVID. Yeah, so doing for my friends, just like thinking that this is part of our retirement project. So the initial thought was retirement project. Yeah, it started. and look at what we are today. Don't retire.
I think now you're more busy than
Yes,
you're busy after retirement than before retirement.
Yes, worse than working. Yeah, so we started off that, and then we had COVID. COVID came in I think May period. We have no choice. Even home base have to stop. F&B home base. We have to stop doing anything. So during that time, since we already registered a business, we took the opportunity to learn digital media. Yeah, digital marketing, digital media. So we set up our website. So there's always an opportunity for us to look out for, even though we are down and out. When one door closes, the other door will open. Yeah, so, and then we also think that, do something meaningful for the community. We help to sew masks for the children. Yeah, at that time, we have a lot of masks for the adults, right? But children don't have. So we bought the materials together with our aunties, sew masks, and then we donated to the low-income family. Yeah, the one at Admiralty. Yeah, so something very meaningful. Then after that, after COVID, things started to get better. Yeah, then we are thinking, should we do something more than just juicing or just the two of us juicing? Can we transfer the skills to somebody that is very close to our heart? Yeah, so straight away, me being naughty, special needs. But I do not have direct experience working with special needs back then. My partners have some experience because in the logistics side, they do hire special needs. So we say, okay lor, just go. I'm everything okay lor. Yeah. So we register ourselves, and we also register as a social enterprise. Social enterprise has a mission, and we want to register that as a social enterprise is to always remind ourselves our corporate purpose. Yeah. If we don't do that, it is very easy to be drifted away and do your commercial thing, make money out of it, and enjoy. Yeah, but we make it a point that we want to register as a social enterprise. And social enterprise is governed by this group called RAISE, RAISE. It is under MCCY. So they have certain guidelines of who are the groups that we want to help. So it is a genuine, social enterprise, because there are some corporate companies, they register as private entities, but they also call themselves social enterprise. Maybe some of the CSR work that they do. Yeah. So we registered as a social enterprise, and we started to train the first trainee from Mines, the one at Margaret Drive. Yeah, he's intellectual disabled. So we taught him how to prepare the ingredients. Yeah, how to cut, wash, juice. When he first came, he was totally very quiet. Don't want to talk to us. Just do the work lah. Quiet, do the work.
And then still the home-based business.
That was in a kiosk. We managed to get a kiosk at SG Enable. Yeah, that was still during COVID period, but the rental was much cheaper during COVID period. Yeah, so we trained him to do that, and he was very quiet. But at the end of the 6 months before he graduated, he became very chatty. Yeah, he'll tell me, Annie, my mother want to grow chili. Can you give me some? Annie, I'm going to Pasar Malam at Red Hill. Yeah, he's also staying around here. You want to go or not? Yeah, so he become, and that motivates us because we saw the change in him, and that really something that money cannot buy. Although we're not earning a lot for those who want to go into entrepreneurship, especially social entrepreneurship, be prepared that you may not be earning a lot if you are coming out from your own pocket to invest, unless you have a big what we call that, a big backup. Yeah, cash cow to help us. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not easy. We are not earning a lot. In fact, we are earning much lesser than where we were. But I think the joy that we see our special needs learning, growing, really push us a lot. Yeah. So we train 1, we train 2, we train 3 at the kiosk. And then when the lease ends, then we're like, where to find another place? Yeah, you may be wondering, SG Enable, the one at the agency to help disabled. Lingkok Baru, yes, enabling village. Yeah, then you'll be wondering, hey, you're helping special needs, why can't they extend your lease? So the answer is I didn't pay enough rent. The new tenant could have paid more rent. So it's a very real thing. Even though we are helping any special groups, doesn't mean that you have privilege against the others. Yeah. So then we are saying, then how? What are we going to do? Are we going back to the home base or what? Yeah. So my ex-boss helped me to find a store in a private U for us to house there for a time being and have continuity. At least we can continue to do our juicing. Yeah. Then I wrote to all the CDCs that I know, the bosses that I know, hey, help, I want to find a place, Yeah. Sports Singapore approached us. We are having a cafe, in this area. Would you like to consider? I was like, cafe? I was doing only kiosks, My biggest dream to be entrepreneur is to sell chicken porridge. Because I love to eat chicken. Yeah, because I cook chicken porridge quite well. So I thought I would get a store and sell chicken porridge. You asked me to run a cafe? The answer is yes and no. It's a big dream. It's a big thing over us. No is the fear. Yes. My partner and I said, okay, since Sports Singapore has been very kind to us, invited us to tender. Again, no privilege. We have to go through the tender process. All the government sectors, rental space, we go through. But we put in only what we think we can afford. Okay, then I told my partner, the rental so cheap, they won't give us one. Sure can't get one. Wow, don't say it so soon. The more you say won't get, kena. Got it. We were so surprised. Then we saw, of course, this space, not only us tender, there are other, big guys that tender like Pizza Hut. So their rental is so much more than us, But they, Sports Singapore awarded it to us because of our social mission, because they believe in what we are doing and the ability to help more special needs. So our model over here is very simple. We want to use this cafe as a model to train specialists. My priority is special needs. To serve, and eventually also for some that can cook and do simple cooking. Yeah, the older workers come into place is because I understand that they need certain activities to engage themselves. Not so much of earning. Yeah, some may just want a few hours of work, and let's go back. So they are socially active. Yeah. So for that reason, we got it and shiver already. Don't know what to do next. Then we find friends for help. Everything you see here is designed for a purpose. Yeah, even the processes that we do is designed for special needs. Like for example, if we look at the space over here, why we make it so colorful, with flowers, all the greeneries, it's because we want to keep it a happy place. So when they come in, they see colorful things, they find it very happy. And the wall over there, those post-it pad that you see, those are the words of encouragement from our customers. Yeah. So when our special need read those messages, it motivates them. Yeah. And you also realize that we serve our dishes. Yeah, we don't do, right now the in thing is give you a bell, right? Give you a timer and buzzer, and then you come and collect your food. Actually, we have that. When you look at the timer there, the buzzer, the queue number there, we started off with that. Yeah, we buzz and then customer come and collect. Then I realized that, hey, our special needs are not doing anything. They just stand there. Yeah, they are not interacting with customers. Yeah, so we do away with this. We want them to serve calories, water, like Nuru served you all with cookies, right? Yes, table service is very important because through table service, number one, they practice their strength to carry things. Yeah, the first batch was like tuna. When they carry the plates, our plates we use porcelain plates. sugar, and now they are very steady. Yeah, and secondly is to interact with our customers. Yeah, as F&B customers, sometimes you will have different kind of requests, right? I want this, I want that. Somebody asked for, I want the chili sauce. One of my special needs, take my sample bottle lah. Yeah, those are bluff one sample more. Chili sauce. No. So they learn, along the way, and then how to organize the tables, how to make reserve. Yeah. So that helps them to give confidence. Yeah, and they interact, they talk to the customers, and every special needs have very different talent. Very different. Some remembers names very well. Nuru remembers names very well. Some remembers numbers very well. Yeah, some can do cutting, some can do dancing. I've got one girl from APSN always come here and Miss Annie, I want to dance and show you. Yeah, so they have different talents, and it makes our life very fascinating. Yeah. Okay, then our menu. We started off serving sandwiches, sourdough sandwiches. Why sourdough? Because we're at Sport Singapore. So we had the impression that after exercise you want to eat something healthy, Yeah. So we have sourdough sandwiches, and we started simple with eggs and mushroom. So some people say, hey, you're a vegetarian store. I say no. It's just that our menu are very simple. Then the gym, those who went to gym came in and say, hey, can you do more protein? Then we started having our chicken dishes. And then children come in on the weekend, I want pasta, I want sausage. So we hear from customer, and we increase our menu over time, over the 12 months, and that is what we see, quite a lot of items, but good enough. Yeah. So that is the journey that I have from 2019 until now. We just celebrated our birthday cafe, Juice Stories Cafe, yesterday. Juice Story by itself, doing cold press juices, we are coming to 5 years. Yeah, we serve directly to customers and also to corporate companies as well. Yeah, by serving the customer only here at the cafe, it's not enough to sustain. Yeah, it's not enough in terms of business wise, because not many may like sourdough sandwiches. Some people may like fast food. Yeah, we have a fast food the other side. The other end of the swimming complex is McDonald's. So we are this end. This end we are serving slow food. So we ask our customer, the other side. So we call them fast food. We call ourselves slow food. We may serve the food slower. We also want our customers to enjoy the food slowly. Yeah. Another thing I want to share a bit more is working with the group that you want to support. Our special needs, because the spectrum is very different. Like I mentioned, that certain behavior, they only surface out after a while. Yeah, when we first work with them and work with the parents, just like any interview that you go to, right? You always tell your strength, right? Yeah, I'm good at this, good at that. You never sell your weakness. Same thing goes to special needs. The parents will tell us that they can do this, they can do a lot of cooking. Everybody can do a lot of cooking, but actually when you put them to a test, can't even do peeling. Yeah. And then worst of all is some of them has certain behavior. Like those that we've trained, personal hygiene is very important. Yeah, for F&B sectors. Yeah. So we have a boy that spit outside our place, wearing our apron and spit outside our place. Yeah, so we receive a public complaint. Yeah, and say that, hey, how can you have this our staff working in F&B sectors? So after counseling, coaching, to the extent that in those old days, I make him right. I shall not speak. I have to work as a team, in my age, my generation, we do that, right? Yeah. So even after doing that, the behavior only sustained for a short while. Then he's back to the old self. No choice, talk to the parents. The parents say he's like that. Yeah. So working with special needs is not only working with the special needs, but also working with the caregiver. And the caregiver support is very important. To me, it's more important than working with the special needs. Yeah, because we wanted to help them, and the caregiver must be together with us to help the child. I don't see myself as just an employer. I see myself also part of that caregiving. Yeah, everything they'll call, Miss Annie, Miss Annie. So I already tell them, don't call me Miss Annie during this period. So they can look for my partner, Patricia. Yeah. So we are not just an employer, but we are a friend. Yeah, and we are also their caregiver. So it is important to identify which group they want to help, understand their strength and also potential. I'm sure there's weakness. All of us also have our weakness. Yeah, so understand that if something that you can overcome, that would be great. Over the 4 years, I've learned to be very patient. Very, very patient. Yeah, somebody told me, do you know what's angry? I said, don't know. So we still will get angry, but after a while, I overcome because I've learned to be patient. Yeah, no point getting angry. Yeah, because they are learning at different pace. Yeah. What do I get out of here is a lot of backache. No, not heartache, backache. Very long hours. Since we started last year until now, we only have officially 4 days of break during the Chinese New Year. Yeah, 4 days of break. We didn't close. We only closed 1/2 day because of president election last year. Yeah, and then we got scolded by customer. Why are you going to close? After the election, we're going to come here and eat, Then I said, hey, we also have to go for election. So this time around, election coming soon, right? So we will better plan this year. We will rotate our team members to go for election. Yeah. A lot of work is to continue this place so that they have a place for belonging. Yeah, that is what drives me. Yeah, so we have proudly received an award from MVPC. It's also our biggest birthday present. MVPC, Company of Good status. Yeah, on Thursday. Yeah, which I think, this is only our start, but I'm sure that all of us, if we do our little part for the community, it will definitely be a happier place for all. Yeah. That's my sharing.
Okay, before I open for some questions, I want to ask, so do you sell chicken porridge?
Yeah, I cook chicken porridge vegan for stuff. Not chicken porridge for sales. Okay. Yeah. If you want, you come lah. Special arrangement can be done.
Put that on the menu also.
Western.
Then your dream will be fulfilled.
Yes. My goddaughters will always come for my chicken porridge every time when they come and visit us. Yeah, they love the chicken porridge.
Okay, does anyone have any questions? I wanted to ask, so you mentioned you have a co-founder. So what's it like? How did the both of you decide, okay, let's go into business together?
Oh, in Chinese word, 我们是中学同学 secondary school. Schoolmates, secondary school. I'm still quite young. No, I'm reaching 60 in a few years' time. Yeah, we're secondary school schoolmate. We so happen that we work in the same ex-company, and that's where we reunite. So our two families became very good friends. Yeah, family friends. So when we say that, hey, let's do something at our 50th birthday I quit and then do something different. Yeah, that is my target that I set for myself. So we say that let's do a retirement project. Retire until now, no retirement. She always say, when are we going to retire? we have not been traveling for the last, since what, 20? Yeah, till now. Yeah, 4-5 years. Yeah, I mean, partly mine was also because my mom was unwell. Yeah, but didn't have a chance. I just renewed my passport. Yeah, so hopefully I can travel. Yeah, next year. Yeah. Oh, my mom passed away this year. Yeah. Old age, she lived a very good alive at 96. Yeah. So 4 generations. Yeah, including great grandchildren. Yeah.
Yeah, actually good.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to ask, how do you deal with any conflicts or any disagreements?
Oh, sure. Bound to have one. How do we deal? I think we rationalize it. Yeah. What is the main objective of the topic that we're going to discuss? And sometimes we will have to make adjustment, both of us. Yeah. There's no one right, one wrong. Yeah. So we always seek to achieve win-win. Worst case is we always say try it out first. Try out at least if things didn't go well, we can put a stop. Yeah. So nowadays we don't have conflicts because sometimes we always see things through our lens. Yeah, but if we were to see things from a different lens, it will be different. I'm very good administratively. My partner is very good in operation. So a lot of operations things is handled by her, and I learn from her every time. Yeah, I'm still learning every day. Yeah, that how she thinks because of limited space here. So how we store our things, how we organize our things, and when we go out for events, we do juicing workshop outside as well. Yeah, how to pack the things is all taken care by her. Whereas for me is I do administrative, sales, HR, training. Yeah, all the paperwork are done by me. Yeah, so that's how we split the role. But we have to cover one another. Yeah, in times that the other person is not around. Yeah. So sharing of load, understanding is very important. Yep. And there's no personal interest lah. So it is always for the good of the cafe and the team. Yep.
I want to ask also, so like, you first started as the home-based business, right? And then now when you run the cafe, right? What are the challenges different? Or how are the challenges
Home-based
different?
business get to sleep lah. Here, not enough sleep. Home-based business is a little bit more flexi because when we started, there are not many orders. Yeah, you only do as much as you want to reach out, right? If you don't reach out to people, you won't have any orders. Yeah, so when we first started, it was a bit simpler within our warm market. There's always the warm market and the cold market. Yeah, so we reach out to our warm market. But when we started the kiosk, we reach out to the corporates. Yeah, because we know that we have fixed overheads. Yeah, at home, no fixed overheads. It's only our salary. Yeah, so there's more that we can do lah. Yeah, we are also very mindful because F&B at home, sometimes it may not be accepted by some of our customers. Yeah, hygiene at home is very important. So if customers are not aware who you are, then the perception is home may not be as clean as a licensed kitchen. Yeah.
So the social aspect also quite different, right?
Yes, definitely. But even though when we are doing home base, we always remember that we have to do good to somebody. Yeah, some group, like how we donate the masks, and even though now, while even helping the special needs, every year we do some donation through again NVPC. They have this caregiving week. Yeah, so I choose that period to donate juices to some of the groups that is less privileged. The first year we donated to FFFA, Free Food for All. This is a community, so we send juices to the kids and their mothers. Last year, we sent to all the rental blocks at Bukit Merah View under Henderson. Yeah, so we work with the community and we bring them along, so at least they know, there's somebody else that we can help as well. Yeah.
Do anyone have any questions?
Actually, I wanted to know more about what the daily schedule is like right now, running an F&B.
Oh, okay. Daily schedule. Very early. We finish work here at about 6+7. Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, here it doesn't have any dinner crowd. You'll be quite surprised to say, hey, F&B, you should do dinner as well, right? But here, there are no dinner crowds at all. Yeah, so we've been in the first year when we started, we extend our hours to 8 o'clock. And so for a good 9 months, since we observed there's no dinner crowd, we close at 6. Unless there's reservation for dinner, then we stay open. Yeah. Bye, Lawrence. Bye-bye. We go home at about 6+7, and we rest a while. And then next day we start here at about 8 o'clock. Yes, that is every day, including Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, Sunday we come even earlier because we have residents around here. There are some condos, so we expect morning crowd. Once we come over here is to prepare all the ingredients, and to prepare juicing. Yeah. So for myself, I'll take care of the counter, do the cooking. My partner will go and get the ingredients. We don't have a big space over here, and we also don't want to store too much of the ingredients, because by storing it's not fresh much. So we always go down to our suppliers to get the ingredients twice a week. Yeah, and we'll just do our emails and do our outreach in the afternoon when I've got time. Yeah.
What about when you guys have done workshops and stuff? So how would you prepare for events and stuff?
Oh, okay. So when we have workshop, normally now that we have this cafe, I'll try to organize the workshop over here. So we bring customers in. But we do have a lot of invitations by corporates to invite us to their office to distribute juices. Then we split the team. My partner will be here, and then I will bring our special needs to the corporate place. So they love going out. Yeah, they love going. We went to DSTA, we went to HSBC, we're going Marina Barrage next month. Yeah, so they love all this visiting, because by bringing them out is better exposure for them. And then again, I want to train them not to be fearful of strangers. Some of them, they're very fearful when they see strangers or big crowd. Yeah, they will stand there, stone a bit. So I want them to break that habits, to make sure that they are very smile and always connect with people. Yeah, so bring them out is a fun thing. Yeah.
So I manage them if they show certain behaviors. Because if they are unlike very hard rules that certain, not normal stuff that you break certain things, you are out after giving 3 warnings, that kind of thing. I'm just for example. So how do you manage of course we have to be more patient, but if they show certain behaviors, and how do you train them, or up to a certain point we felt that it's really not suitable, how do you manage them?
Normally I will correct them then and tell them why. I always start with reasoning with them why you should not behave like that. There's an impact on not only themselves but also to our customers. So their behavior, they may not remember, or they may not realize that just now the boy that I was telling you, he speed. He speed. It was his habit to speed. Pui, but other people don't care if you are not in the F&B sector. So but I explained to him why that this behavior is undesirable, especially if you're working in the F&B sector. He will remember, but he needs to be reminded. That's why I asked him to do the writing, but that sustained for a few months and it's back to himself. But I think more importantly is working with the caregiver. Their time, their working hours over here is, all of them are on part-time. 4 to 5 hours, because mentally and physically they get tired. Yeah, so we give them that flexi work arrangement, 3 times or 4 times a week. Yeah, 4 hours, and then slowly we stretch the hours to 5 hours. Yeah. So we work with the parents. So the time with the parents are more than with us, and the parents have to be supportive, in order to correct that behavior. If after a few rounds of that behavior still surface, we have no choice but to tell the parents that this person is not suitable. Yeah. To be in the F&B sectors. We have no choice, although it pains us to see people go. I've got another point, physical contact. Yeah, physical contact with ladies. Yeah. So again, this is undesirable behavior. We have no choice, but we have to let him go. Yeah, of course the parents not happy. You say you can hire special needs, giving us a hard time. I mean, working with a special needs sometimes is quite tough. Working with a caregiver that gives us pressure and not understanding is even worse. Yeah, but that's the good thing that we work with the schools, because the schools will help us to explain to the parents again why there are certain things that we cannot accept, certain behaviors that we cannot accept in these sectors. Yeah, but sometimes it's my fault. I disrupt their pattern. Like for example, in a very busy day, sometimes we get them to sweep and mop the floor first. Yeah. So halfway they are sweeping and mopping, customer come in, we have to stop, right? Yeah, because it's not nice. Yeah. And then after that we ask them to continue, and they get confused already, don't know where to start sweeping. Yeah, so I will correct them. So after a while they get angry. I don't want to work already. Then I know it's my fault. Because number one, I disrupt them. Number two, I correct them, which is not their fault. Yeah, so I change. Yeah, so every day is also a learning lesson for me, that I have to look at myself. Is that something that I did not do well in order to work with them? Yeah. So every day is a learning lesson for me. Yeah.
So my second question is regarding more the P&Ls lah, because now you have your own cafe. There's fixed overheads and
yes.
So is it sufficient for your operations right now to cover to break even? If it's not, or if you desire more to help more, how do you reach out to other potential perhaps investors or corporates that doing their CSR or whatsoever lah? Just want to know a bit more. Yeah.
Okay, so we started this cafe. The kiosk setup was very modest lah, not high investment. But this cafe we spent quite a lot in terms of renovation. Yeah, it was purely from our savings, our own savings. We have not recovered the fixed costs. On a month-to-month, sometimes we break even, sometimes we didn't do very well.
Should we give a round of applause? Yeah.